Congress is almost finished. The Belgrade Pact is, it's looking pretty good. Albania announced to support full Bulgaria. Germany has supported, support for Bulgaria. Austria also supports Bulgaria. So we now have an international arms embargo. Yes, absolutely give me, points here. Hey, Albania. Like, I know you want Kosovo, but what if we, like, what if you just didn't do that? You ever think about it that way? We will take the, 18. Support weapons, pretty good for us. Because I would prefer if you just fricked off forever. Okay, Olsen has been elected president of the United States. So maybe we'll see a two-way civil war. It doesn't usually happen too often with the AI. But I definitely would be interested in seeing it. Okay, Bulgaria is now in a full dictatorship. And you've already been founded. Cross the river. 14. Is there anything else you really want? Honestly, I think we'll do a quick save because I'm a coward. But I think we just attack you now. Cross the Great Morava. We have some units here. Are you... You do have your pact with the Ottomans, unfortunately. I would have preferred if you didn't. Support here. You know what? I'm going to spend more, it seems completely okay. Though Serbia looms closer and closer to the war, not all in the Republic are eager for it. Today, on the podium before the parliament, a speech was made by Drugomir, representative of the Socialist Party of Serbia, an elderly veteran of the socialist politics in Serbia. Lapsedovic is one of the founders of the Social Democratic Party of Serbia, to which both socialists and socialist workers claim primogeniture, a critic of the legendary Dimitrije Tukovic. Even before the Weltkrieg, Lapsen earned fame as a vehement opposition to the war and Serbian militarism, and today he spoke with the same purpose behind him. In his speech, the politician vividly detailed the loss of which Serbian nation suffered at last time when they instigated a foolish war. An entire generation dead or wounded, and the few who remain have been forced to pick up the pieces. If they had sworn in 1918 and never suffer such tragedy again, then it seems that their leaders have completely forgotten these losses. Not only that, within states, but the president and his government have lied to the entire nation about their motives and to the world as well. They claim to fight for liberalization of the Serbs, but in fact, they are controlled by the ultra-nationalist Koranite clique in the military, will subvert democracy if it sends thousands of Serbs to meat grinder in Macedonia. The speech and its content, if spread around the public, is bound to galvanize the population and raise doubts so close to the war against Bulgaria. And yet, it is right to suppress the voice of an opponent and thus ultimately prove his point right. Absolutely censor the man. Get him the hell out of here. So you're now at 20%, but I think it's like 30 or 40% is when the Serbian Culture Club becomes a major issue for us. And hey, look at that, we're at war now. I will build a railroad moving its way down south towards Kosovo. We are immediately going to send you here. Military factories. Probably want to get some bombers here. And are you... No, we need to call in our allies. And the war has begun. Russia, thank you for the volunteers. I will definitely take them. After that, let us go for... I mean, 1% recruit population. I will definitely take. I don't think there's really a reason not to. And the Fourth Balkan War. How long does it take to build the railroads? It says it should be done in February. So only like 4 months. And that's with like no factories. So it's not that bad. In the first few decades of the 20th century, 3 Balkan wars shook the region. The first 2 were local affairs, fought only between the Balkan states themselves, whereas the third is more commonly known as the Balkan Front of the Weltkrieg. For almost 2 decades after its conclusion, the worldwide observers expected it to be the last, too. After all, the Weltkrieg left Bulgaria as a hegemon of the Balkans, and its 3 competitors shattered, held down by oppressive peace treaties that had been chosen the wrong side, and divorced much of their core lands. Surely in a Europe redrawn according to Germany's whims, there is no room for revanchist ambitions in the Balkans. It is clear today, as thousands of men across the region take up arms, their predictions were wrong. Was it its weekend so-called of the greater Bulgaria that was at fault? Or is the blame fallen on Austria and Germany for having grown complacent towards the Balkans and not stopped the rearmament of the Balkan states? Right now, the answer does not matter. Only bloodshed will ensue. Well, it seems unlikely that the fall of Balkan Wall will escalate into a worldwide conflict, as none of the other great powers treat as a proxy war against one another just yet. There's still potential participants in the war lying in wait, and nobody knows what results it will be. Can Bulgaria defend its fragile hegemon over the Balkan region and make a state for the test of time, or will the Bulgarian Pact achieve the new order in the Balkans, which it calls for? Imagine if you can get a second early Weltkrieg due to the Balkan War. Just have World War II take place just due to more nonsense in the territory in the Balkans. We can. I mean, if we own Bulgaria, or not Bulgaria, we own Macedonia, get some bonuses there. Definitely would appreciate that. I will take the war propaganda against you. God, we're taking massive penalties here. Okay, bring forces over. Thank you for a single convoy. Wait, I don't have ports. I mean, it says when to shoot out the Austrian. Hey, Carl. What if I shot you? Do you think you'd be upset about that? I hope not. You could get manpower. I don't think we need the manpower, though, right now. Not long after the beginning of the war against Bulgaria, we received an unexpected letter from Petar Bojovic, a famous commander of the Serbian army during the Weltkrieg, and one of 4 Vojvodas, highest-ranking commanders of the Serbian army of 4 during the Weltkrieg, equivalent to field marshals. He is one of the last still alive, and after over a decade of retirement, he has once again offered his services to the Serbian nation, for what he describes as a service in the name of the fatherland for one last time, while his buddy still allows it. Vojva Bojovic is accrued to fame as one of the most skilled military commanders in Serbian history, leading the exiles of the army after the occupation of Serbia, fighting side by side with the Greeks and French in the Thessalonican front, and defeating numerical superiority of Austrian and Bulgarian forces. While he is 80 years of age and has been out of practice a long time, our commanders of the Serbian army advised to accept his enlistment. At least out of sheer respect for the legendary figure. So he's a 3-3-5-4. Our current leader is a 3. Okay, he's just objectively better. Okay. Oh no, he's a leader here. Oh no, yeah. Bring you in charge. And what can I get you to do? Give me a bonus attack and also give me some recovery rate as well. Okay, we're holding on here. We'll probably be able to take over this railroad in a quick second. Hold your position. And overall, I think the war should be going okay. We gotta make sure we can watch the other fronts as well. We do see that Greece has pushed in a little bit. I mean, so, like Romania, if you could take this province, I think that would be pretty useful for you. Let me just put it that way. Okay. Let's go over down to Nish. We have secured ourselves a position here. I don't want you to be attacking. I want you here. Thank you very much. Okay, hold positions. You hold position. You hold position. Max was at war at Yucatan. That is completely okay. I don't remember how much territory you need to actually take from Bulgaria for them to peace out. What if I just march my way immediately to Sofia? Do you think that would work? My guess is probably no. But like, what if we were to do it? You know what I mean? Yeah, let's just take Sofia. There we go. Bulgarian capital is now fallen. Their port is now in Varna. And it looks like it's actually affecting supplies already for a lot of these units, which I'm very, very happy to see. And your supplies are actually looking pretty okay. You're not connected to a capital, unfortunately, but it's not that bad. Trying to see if there's anywhere we can really make some maneuvers. Maybe like... Yeah, not really. If we had more troops, we can kind of let them in here. What about you? You're 18 combat with... I mean, we don't have manpower. That's our biggest issue. We don't have manpower to field more men. I can use you to provide more cover up in the north. We'll see if we can take this supply hub away from you. We do have more conscription, which is nice. We will be getting more troops, which I'm happy with. We will then form a military council. Actually, wait, can I do... Yeah, the People's Vanguard. Great Union. 150 political power is pretty good. So, honestly, cancel you. Let's go for the Great Union. Give me the political power. I'm trying to think, like, if there's anywhere I could really move units. But, like, what really sucks right now, absolutely, is just our troop count. We don't have a lot of men. How much manpower are you guys? You are 6,000. Like, we can maybe train one of you. But that's essentially it, at least for right now. Okay, keep on the fire against you. We could try to link up with troops here. We do have some Greek forces down here as well. We can maybe get like an encirclement, but I don't know how well that's really going to do here, to be honest with you. We're going to go here quickly and just go back. I want you staying here, please, and thank you. Bulgaria's asked for peace. I mean, we've taken Sofia. How close are they capitulating? They're at 39%. Large part of the homeland occupied and their forces infiltrate Bulgarians asked us for peace. They will hand over all ceded territories, but we have to retreat our forces behind these new borders. I honestly think that's okay. I mean, they can leave to continue the war independently. Do we utterly crush them, do you think? We're going to do another save. I think we might just ultimately... I think we might just crush Bulgaria. Okay, it's not good. I don't know if other countries can ask for peace as well. Crush them. Organization, more support. It means, yeah, it's not great, but... Do they stop being capitulated at 0%? Okay, they capitulate at 20%. And you're still at war with everybody. So honestly, it's okay. Give me some more military factories here. They cut us off. Do you all take that penalty? Yes, you do. Also, I've only lost 3,000 men. That's not so bad. At least I'm not Greece. Do you get a bonus? No, not as far as I can tell. Okay, Huey Long has been assassinated. Nobody likes Bulgaria. That's so true, so true. I don't think I've ever actually seen... I'm thinking about it. I honestly don't think I've ever seen anybody be assassinated in any of those events. Okay, let's go for National Council of Democracy. This should capitulate them. I mean, at 36. Again, I mean, you'd have to victory point rush a little bit. Standoff in America. This leads to the two-way civil war, right? Yes. Cringe area. Okay, I'm gonna have you. We're gonna do a sneaky maneuver, which might not work. The Socialists have taken control in Norway. They've immediately joined the Internationale. I mean, I would love for Romania to send troops down to this city. Finland has joined the Reichspakt. Hey, Romania, do you want to help me out a little bit? Okay, never mind. We lost our entire army in okay. So that didn't work. Because we now have just lost 2 units. Which, you know, is not great. Okay, they've actually abandoned their supply hub. Romania, do you think I could get some troops off of you? They say no, absolutely not. I mean, if Bulgaria or Romania, if you can just, like, take these major cities. I know you don't know how victory point rushing works, but... like, if you could do that... I feel like that'd be pretty nice, okay? Okay, Canada's invoked the War Measures Act. We got the 2-way civil war going on. So you've got a big CSA against you. The assassination... God, the assassination fallout really, really hurts them, huh? Fighting for America. Again, Romania. If you just took Sofia and then... I mean, I guess they did lose here too, huh? Chetnik organizations, Republican Guard. Yeah, let's go for the Republican Guard. I will say that losing 2 entire armies probably, you know, doesn't play too well with our overall plans. Okay, there goes Sofia. We'll get everything to 57%. Are you a core territory? No, you're not. Which does make this a little bit awkward, for sure. Okay, what's your plans? We don't really know right now. Belgium's doing the Entente. By far is usually the weakest position for them to be in. Okay, Romania, what is your battle plan here? We immediately got pushed out again. We have encircled you. Okay, that's something we can do. And also, we've actually now... okay, you've taken over there. You still have 49, because you still have here you need to take over, huh? Okay, Peru Bolivia has been formed up. I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a mess that's happening right now. Also, I'm not researching anything. What's wrong with me? I'll take 238 tax just because we are, you know, bad at this game. And I'll take construction as well. You know what? I think we'll go back. I think we'll just take the peace deal. I think the peace is, in hindsight, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I mean, guys, we could theoretically save scum. I mean, we're gonna scum it up. There we go. Peace of Sofia. Victory for us. You love to see it. Draw up some more battle plans. Just something like this. We have some more civilian factories. We'll use that for more military stuff up in the north. Are you all connected to our capital? Yes, you are. Oh, you didn't take the peace deal? Not originally. Well, actually, where does that mean that we're in here? We're still doing the Great Union. And we're not wasting research. Okay. Go on more bombers, though. Bombers usually pretty good. Okay, next we'll do... yeah. Get the Moxie going. And the IMRO. The mere mention of the Internal Macedonian Revolution Organization will fill elderly Serbians with troubled thoughts. An ultranationalist revolutionary terror group, the IMRO long fought for Bulgarian Macedonia. The brutal pre-Wildkrieg uprising in Linden and Switch against any power that got in their way of so-called liberation in the Macedonian region. Since the Wildkrieg, Bulgaria's hegemon in the region has seen the IMRO go from a form of limbo, fading into history with their goals achieved. A recent reclamation of Macedonia was always expected to be difficult and consolidate, but the day the National Assembly has received word that the Bulgarian colonel and revolutionary Ivan Moshilov has restored the organization, declaring an open war against Belgrade in the process. It's not connected to your capital. Is it not? It's... Oh, no, we're building a... It would take 10 days here. Yeah, again, Huey Long's been assassinated.